Hello, the world of the internet. This is Hack the Dino, your fortnightly pop culture podcast video thing with eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes. I'm Ben Rosenthal, and this guy here is...
Daniel McShannon McGuinness.
Daniel McShannon McGuinness. McShannon. Hey, can I have a McFlurry, some chips, a really loud douchebag on a motorcycle?
No one's going to be able to hear that.
Oh, there was a big loud motorcycle. Rumour has it he was a douche. Anyway, this is a show where we sit and we talk into microphones and you listen. We talk about things that have happened in the past 2 weeks in the world of pop culture, mostly video games, and a little bit of comics, because we're filming in a comic book store. This guy's store. Stop looking around and address the camera.
No, I was just surprised that we're in a comic book store. I wasn't aware
You
of that.
own the comic book store.
Yeah. I thought we were in a warehouse.
Tell us about your comic book store.
Greenlight Comics.
Yeah.
It's at 18 Stevens Place in the city of Adelaide, and for all you people who are living in America, that's in Australia.
Yeah, Adelaide, South Australia. Represent. Adelaide.
18 Stevens Place.
Yeah.
Let's get on with it.
Okay. But before we do, what we got in store for you for this week's show. But before we get started, just hit that subscribe button wherever it is. Is it usually down? Down, that way?
Bottom right.
Bottom right. That's my left. But you're right.
Left.
My left?
Your bottom left.
Right.
It's like children's school.
Who's on first? Did you get that reference?
I did.
Oh, wow. Millennials representing. On this show, episode 47 of Hack the Dino, we've got a bit of Fortnite Season 5 rumours, which will be coming out end of next week. Very exciting stuff there. Sony not playing with others again, and it's causing some friction. I'm going to talk about BUTTS. Very important butt news came out during the week. It's high up there in the list of priorities. There's a whole movement behind it. It's got a hashtag, so BUTTS are coming at you. Be sure to wear your safety guards. But first, I'd like to introduce that we've finally got a name for our lovely dinosaur man down there. He's a bit sick at the moment, but Yasugi's looking after him. Please welcome the name of our brand new Triceratops mascot, Michael Ceratops. So thank you. You can look forward to seeing Michael Ceratops whenever you look at our logo.
I didn't believe I agreed to that name.
I don't believe you had any choice. Michael Ceratops. Okay, let's do the news. Oh, we were going to have a guest, but her name's Ruby Plays. She was going to be here. Unfortunately, there was a schedule conflict with her Twitch streaming and actually having people to entertain.
And Brayden rocking up on time.
So, Ruby will be joining us another time very, very soon. So we're looking forward to that because she's a very well-known Twitch streamer and esports emailer person.
Esports emailer.
Yep, she knows the email.
She emails the esports.
She's going to sit here and tell these two old men what the internet is.
I've heard of the internet.
News.
What have you been playing?
What have we been playing? Oh, all right. Yeah, all right. We'll do what have we been playing first. I've been playing Fortnite.
Slow blink.
And Pokemon Go. And that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's...
I actually have been playing. I put in about 4 or 5 hours into the forest.
Hey.
Now, where can we see a bit of the forest?
We did a let's play of the forest where we all played it. Me, Brayden, and Ben. It'll be up in a couple of weeks.
Over at youtube.com/hackthedino.
And it's quite good because Brayden's heaps more scared of scary games than I could even have imagined.
Just type in Hack the Dino and Michael Ceratops will come up.
Yeah. And but I really enjoyed what we played, so I kept on playing it, and it just turned into this amazing survival game. And so you have to you're stuck on this island. It starts off as very just survivory, foraging for food and water and stuff like that, and then
Playing challenges on big foam things.
Yeah,
getting voted off the island.
Not that one. Then it gets night time, so you have to build fires and keep... and then I started building little structures to live in, and you can build structures and you can save. So you have to actually have to build your save points.
Cool.
And then one day I was cruising around, and there was this native man, I think it was a cannibal, and he attacked me. So I fought him back and killed him eventually. And
Did you beat him off?
I beat him off. And I had the option to pick him up, and I took him back to my fireplace, and then I hacked him into bits. And then I actually cooked him and ate him.
After beating him off.
But then the bits that were left there, this is what I thought was really ingenious. I left bits of him there, and they eventually rotted. And then birds came down and started eating him. And then
you beat them off.
No, and then I went away and came back, and then all these other dudes had followed the birds to the place, and they were all in my camp.
So you just had to beat off a whole bunch of dudes.
Yeah, it's what I do.
Wow.
Beat off dudes.
Just like the real Survivor.
Yeah, yes.
Like some.
So I beat them off.
Are we watching the same Survivor? Anyway.
Anyway, so it's one of those games where you create your own adventures kind of thing. Like, you're on the side, and you're also trying to find your son, but you don't seem very,
Panicked.
panicked to try and find him.
I'll give it a bit. The opening to that was messed up.
Yeah.
That was, watch the Let's Play over at Hack the Dino YouTube channel, Michael Ceratops, and tell us what you think.
But that's basically all.
that.
That's what I've been playing. And you've just been playing Pokemon Go and
That's right.
Fortnite,
Yeah.
like the rest of the entire universe.
Like I do everywhere. Oh, what have you been playing, Ben? Fortnite, Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
No, there's other games coming out. I played a bit of Hollow Knight. I still haven't finished that.
I've been playing Hollow Knight as well.
Yeah?
No. Yes, Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. Still working on getting those guys back.
It's just like a cartography game where you build maps.
I had someone read a review of it, and they said they don't do anything different, but they polish the hell out of everything that's in there. So it's just this really tight, pristine game. Hollow Knight. Go look it up. Get Team Cherry to come on the show again. I think they were on episode 19, so you can go back and listen to it. Back in the old SingStar Mike days. Anyway, news.
No wonder they don't want to come back on.
Now, we've been rambling a little bit, and that's because we're in that month between E3 and Gamescom. And it seems to be the time where everyone goes, you know what, we're just going to take 5 minutes, and then we'll ramp back up. So there's not a lot of news coming out, so I scoured the internet and just went to see what I could find. Fallout 76 is not going to have any crossplay, at least not with PlayStation. Todd Howard wants it, but has said that Sony is being less than helpful in the crossplay. Now, we went through this last week. A former Sony executive has said that the reason that is because Sony doesn't want people to buy something and then play it on their game system. Buy something for like the Xbox or the Switch and then play it on their servers.
All right.
So,
I also heard that
money.
With 76 that they've announced that this is going to be the only one online, that the next one isn't going to be online. That only 76 is going to be this idea of like putting it all together. It's not going to be from now on, they're going to be online ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be something different.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's how you keep reinventing yourself. And I'm sure if this is a huge success, there'll be other ones.
Well, because it's not officially Fallout 5, it's like 76. They could just do a whole bunch of like online
I miss
ones.
70. I got all the other ones.
Yeah. I saw that online and it's like, Fallout 76, I haven't even played 1 to 70. What is it? 5 to 70, blah, blah.
Mine was better. All right. Shenmue 1 and 2 Remastered has been announced. It's coming out August 21.
What about Shenmue 3?
Well, it's coming out sometime. A little bit of news on Shenmue 3. For the PC version, is going to take up 100 gig.
Is that all?
Is that 100 gig to play a game?
That's half the internet.
Go have it on good authority. So that's something you can look for. You've played the Shenmue games. You're going to get the remasters?
I played the first one when it first came out. I don't know if I'm ready to play a game that boring again. You actually worked in that game. You had to get up and go to work every day. And I got a job as bloody driving a forklift. Like, the Shenmue's life was more boring than my actual life. He just drove, and I had to sit there and like get boxes and like, oh, I did a really good job today. And I'm like, oh, what am I doing? Like,
I want to move boxes around and go to work and move boxes.
No, don't even my job. I had a great job back then.
In some exciting news, We Happy Few has been reclassified by the Australian Bureau of Old People who have no time for fun.
Which one?
We Happy Few.
What's that?
The pill where the people with the big smiles and the police hats.
Oh, yep.
And the masks and the robots. So it's been reclassified. It's been given 18 plus, so it is coming to Australia now, which is great news because it means we'll hopefully get Cyberpunk 2077 when it comes out.
One day.
One day. Thoughts, Dan, on old people who tell us what we can and can't play?
Yeah.
It's all right. It's the internet. Old people don't.
Well, you
watch
know
the
my agony of playing Agony.
Yep.
Like that.
Don't laugh at that, Brayden.
That was a funny joke.
plain and simple, and I'm really tired.
But yeah, so I mean, the classification thing is ridiculous. Like, no one should tell anyone what they can't watch. If it's like, all right,
unless it's illegal.
If you're an adult, you're an adult.
Yep.
Just leave it. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, we could have a whole 2-hour show on that. I'm just gonna leave it at it's ridiculous.
Well, you could, but I'd have to do a lot of editing to get all the swearing out.
Yeah. Censorship.
Some Pokemon Go news, because we always have to have the Pokemon Go news. Do you remember who watched the Pokemon anime when it first came out?
I was a kid, so yes.
Yes, I was a teenager, so that's a kind of kid.
Yeah.
And Squirtle Squad, a team of happy blue turtles who walk around spitting water at things. They wore glasses and they were cool dudes. Anyway, you're going to be able to capture the Squirtle Squad. That's right. You can get a small ball and force them to go in there by getting your red and yellow ball and throwing it at their face. So you see a turtle with sunglasses, you go, get in my ball, and you throw your balls right at his face. And he gets in there. So that's coming to Pokemon Go. Have fun with that, kids.
I've lost my glasses.
It's not the only thing.
I've got no comment on that.
I didn't think you would. All right. Jim Carrey's going to be Dr. Robotnik.
Hell yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Now, are we going to see, like, serious Jim Carrey? Or
That's
are we going
not
to see...
a good thing, man. Have you seen those videos?
What, where he's all...
Yeah.
I hate life.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm an artist. Sell drugs to kids.
Whoa! The views of Dan McGuinness are by no means that of Hack the Dino or Greenlight Comics, and any litigation goes straight to Dan McGuinness.
Am I thinking of the same right person?
Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Don't agree with him, Brayden.
He's great.
I agree that he's great. What do we want to do? We want to talk about... GameStop has announced that Switch sales doubled after E3.
Oh, good.
So that Switch just keeps powerhousing through everything.
Switching through. It's definitely...
Switching through, that's the best you could do.
I didn't even know
Looks
that
like
meant.
people are making the switch to Nintendo's new console.
There you go.
That's how you do it.
Can you tell me what the radio?
Well, I don't work in radio. That's probably why. All right, do we want to do the butt thing? No, we'll save the butt thing. We'll talk about Fortnite first. We'll finish on the butt.
I've downloaded a whole bunch of Royale games that we'll be playing in the future.
Yeah, we're going to have like a tournament, a battle royale of battle royale games.
So I've ordered? I've downloaded...
They're coming. They're on their way.
Yeah, because they're all free. It's amazing. Cuisine Royale, which looks like Fortnite, but you wear all food and colanders and fight with like food guns and stuff.
Sweet. If I could get a patch where I'm the Swedish chef from the Muppets, yes, that'd be my game of the year.
And the other one is... Stop that. And the other one is, I can't remember quite can't remember its name, but it's basically Fortnite, but set in like dragons and knights time. But that same, what? Realm Royale. That camera voice, he knew what it was. Realm Royale. And the other one is, I can't remember what it's called, but it's just basically you just all play Father Christmas and you kill each other.
The true spirit of Christmas.
It's called like...
Home Alone 3.
No, it's like Santa something, like Santa Rage or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's
called
like
Santa's Sleigh.
So they're the three that we will be let's playing against themselves.
And we're going to pick a winner who's going to be the ultimate champion of rubbish, quick, cash grab games.
They're all in early access, these ones, so we're just going to get on board quick and get it out there
and
for
be
you.
the best. We're going to be the ninjas
we're
of
just gonna let
Santa sleighs.
We're just going to let you guys know if
we're
they're
going to be
worth
jolly
playing.
fat men with big beards. My beard's getting big. It's going to be big. Kratos.
It's never going to be big.
Kratos big.
Triple H or Kratos? I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
All right. Fortnite. Let's actually talk about Fortnite. There was an event during the week where the big old missile from the supervillain's lair launched. and it was going to be a one-off thing that you had to be online watching it. I think it was Saturday morning or Sunday morning our time.
So you had to be in the game.
In the game.
At a certain time.
Yep,
And something was going to happen.
Well, there was countdowns on the TV screens.
Did their servers crash?
Well, a lot of people had problem getting on, yeah. But there was apparently there was an amnesty amongst people there that they were just going to let everyone watch. So people like build ramps and all that to watch it, and some guy came along, just destroyed the ramp and killed like 40 people and got the new world record for most kills in one go.
I did read about it. Yeah, that's hilarious. So everyone was just there being nice to each other
He just goes, "Nah."
on a stadium they'd made, and he just came and terroristed it.
Yeah. But yeah, the missile took off, went up really, really high. Laser sights came down for tilted towers, and it went rapidly down towards it, and then like this space-time continuum rift opened up, and the missile disappeared into there, and then opened up to the side, and the thing went vroom across the other side of the map, and then disappeared again, and then it went boom and exploded in the sky, and ripped this big crack in the space-time continuum, and then broke apart and fell to the ground. And even now, if you go back to Fortnite, they've got this cracks opening up and little bits are coming out, and they've changed some things in the map. There's a detective agency now, and the crack's getting bigger. So there's lots of rumours going around at the moment as to what Season 5 is going to be, which is in, by the time you watch this on YouTube, it'll be that Friday. The heaviest rumour at the moment is that it's going to be different sections of the map are going to be different eras in history. So you're going to have a Wild West area where there's like stagecoach and everything. And then you're going to have a Pirate Bay where you can download torrents illegally. And then you're going to have like a medieval area where you fight knights.
It's going to be the Lego movie.
Pretty much. So that's pretty cool if that happens. Another strong rumour with Fortnite is that there's going to be what's called the Leviathan, which is basically Godzilla. And the rumour is this is going to be a new mode where you have 50 versus 50, but one person on the one of the 50 sides is going to control the giant Godzilla-type monster marching across the map to obviously a goal. And the remaining 49 have to protect him from the other 50 who are trying to bring him down. And it's going to be like a new mode.
Don't they do that in Overwatch with like a little tank that goes around?
I don't know. I've never played Overwatch.
Oh.
Never played it.
No. You know why?
Well, there go, and look at our viewer rate just dropped down now.
Wasn't free.
Even I've played it. Anyhow. They
Anyhow.
did it in Team Fortress as well, take the bomb.
So yeah, there's that. And there was another thing, but I've forgotten it. So good.
Moving
Hey?
on.
Butts.
Butts? Oh no, that's a whole different subject. Should we get to the butts?
Yeah, let's go butts.
All right, we're going on to the butts.
I'm all about the butts.
We're moving on to butts. So hang on to your butts because here's our butts. There is a movement on Twitter.
From a butt.
Very, very serious. If you've looked at our Facebook page, you'd know what I'm talking about. But no, it is to do with fans demanding that Nintendo bring back Solid Snake's butt to its former glory in
Wait.
Smash Brothers Ultimate.
So which butt are they talking about? Which?
Snake's butt.
Yeah, but from which one?
So
we
Solid,
know?
when Snake is in his PlayStation glory,
Like the PS.
yeah, he's got quite a posterior. It's like two. It's like two Volkswagens supremely parked, covered in latex. You could bounce a dartboard off that.
And it would hit you back in your face and
It
make your
would,
nose bleed.
because that's Snake's training.
Dude, he can kill a man with his butt. If a
I've
man
seen it.
If a man gets close
He
enough,
snaps someone's neck with it. Just
yeah, it's what he's trained to do. I mean, it's not the most ridiculous thing that's happened in that universe.
No,
eh?
no.
That's pretty tame.
So if you paid attention to last time Solid Snake made an appearance in the Smash Brothers game, he he was like the Volkswagens had been crushed in a cube thing, and then put on a flattening rack and made very flat.
It was just like two brooms attached to a barrel.
It was.
There was no butter.
No, it was like watching a 2x4 fight. He
Didn't have a bum.
He couldn't break a pencil with those cheeks.
Anyhow,
So Nintendo, we here at Hack the Dino are officially joining the hashtag cause Free Snake's Butt.
is that really it?
That's the hashtag.
Free Snake's butt.
Free Snake's Butt. Free Snake's Butt. Wait, are we saying free the butt or we want Free Snake Butt?
I want freeze.
I'm happy with either.
freeze butt.
If that
I have
butt's
no
free.
idea.
But anyway, free his butt, Nintendo. Let it roam free and break people's necks.
Let it bulge out again.
Let the man walk past and go, all right, Snake.
I feel we've laboured this joke.
You what?
I feel we've laboured this joke.
I'm just thinking of all of the visuals I have to put there now.
Oh, so am I. No buts about it.
Free
It's going to be really cheeky.
Oh, jeez.
free snake's butt.
Free Snake's butt. That's all the news I got. What do you got for us, Dan?
So we go into some comic news?
No, we got other stuff to do. I'm just wondering if you got any more video game stuff before we segue.
Not really video game stuff. No.
It's me on a segue.
Ah.
No?
That's not. Leaning forward. You have to lean forward.
sorry.
It's not. You're going nowhere.
Sorry, that was me falling asleep on a Segway because they're boring and ridiculous. Walk, you lazy people. You'll never have a snake butt if you use a Segway.
It's true.
Fitness goals.
You got to do those squats. Comes from hiding in boxes. Oh, that was loud. I didn't know my voice went that high. All right, so quick plug. Who are we going to plug? Who should we plug? Internet?
We need to plug our Patreons. Our beautiful Patreon
Let's
people,
plug it.
producers.
Yeah, talk about our Patreons, Dan.
Oh, shall I just plug them?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know everyone's name.
You know,
It's such a long list.
Dan's got a piece of paper and a pad now.
It has
And a pen.
4:40. Go to the gym. It actually has that written on there.
So, we got him one step closer to professional. So, what Patreons can you remember, and what's the address for people to go to?
Karen and Ash.
Karen and Ash, thank you. Anyone else? Maybe people sitting in this room?
Rillo.
Alex and Todd. Sorry, Todd, your name isn't on the credits to the Let's Plays.
Alex Lamb. Tom.
Pascal.
Michael
Towns.
Michael Towns. Beautiful man. Who else we got?
Todd, who you left off all the Let's Plays.
Todd.
Yeah, shout out to Todd. We've been working.
Shout out to Todd. So it's the list I got copy and pasted and given. I apologise.
Do you want to pass that buck to Braden? Or he's just there.
Who else we got in there?
Us.
Yeah,
We got others.
Braden. Thanks, Braden.
Yeah,
My wife.
paying myself.
No, she's not on yet.
There are other people as well. I just can't remember that, and I apologise, but they'll be up on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Also, for
Where
those-
do you go to people if they want to donate? Kindly donate to us and keep these lights on, even though one keeps switching off for some reason.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
I think it's a little setting on it. Well, we can go to Patreon. I don't know the actual. Can you say this stuff?
It's patreon.com
Yeah.
/
Yeah. Hack the Dino.
Hack the Dino. There you go. Say it with me.
No. And so go there, and we've got all sorts of tiers. We've got a $1 tier.
No, the only tiers are me because you refuse to learn the website.
$3 tier, $10 tier. I don't know
What would
the
Michael
tiers.
Ceratops say?
He'd be like, "Go home. I hate you guys."
No, wouldn't he be?
You'd have Sam Neill leaning on him, and he'd be going up and down, listening to his heartbeat.
I'd have Jeff Goldblum laying on him with his shirt untucked. Hey, yeah.
It didn't happen.
Jeff Goldblum.
All right. I'm terrible at the Patreon stuff.
Oh, just at the Patreon stuff. Anyway, you want to talk about comics? Go
Yeah,
for it.
let's do some comic news.
Alright.
I own a comic shop. I'm going to start doing some comic news.
Can I do a quick thing?
Yeah.
DC have bought out commercials for United States television announcing Bendis' arrival and he's writing Superman.
Really?
Yeah.
Like actual TV
Like
shows?
actual TV commercials.
Is it like when
Bendis is coming.
Is it like when Liefeld advertised jeans in the 90s?
Well, I don't see how he could. I mean,
He did.
really?
Yeah, he was like a jeans man, like
A jeans
like a
man.
Levi's, like on Levi's commercial.
Did they just like always hide his feet behind rocks or smoke?
No, his feet are fine. He just can't draw them.
Oh, okay.
But anyhow, yeah, cool. You got any more news?
The one more Infinity Warp has been released. Now, you remember last show I gave you
Yeah, the Infinity Warps.
The Infinity
They-
Warps?
They got one more under their belt.
One more's come out. So it was like Iron Hammer was Iron Man and Thor.
I want to do it again. So
All right,
what
here we
is the
go.
name of it? And I'll try and
Here we
guess
go.
what characters they're mashing up.
Try and guess the two characters that Marvel has very cleverly put together to give you this fantastic name. And you
Okay.
can read it soon in Marvel Comics. Here we go.
I'm
This character's name. Ghost Panther.
So Casper with
Pink Panther.
Snagglepuss.
Yes. Oh, Marvel.
Yeah, I know.
Well, good on you, Marvel. You get a gold star. How about that? It says, I'm trying.
Yeah, I know. They're a bit I'm trying, aren't they? So I've got a little bit of news for the stuff that's happened in the comic world over the last 2 weeks. So first up, they announced a TV show of the comic book Crowded that's going to come out.
Yep.
And it will be starring Australia's very own Rebel Wilson. She will be producing it and starring in it. And for
Wow.
those who don't know what Crowded is about, it hasn't come out yet, so you can get onto it soon. It's basically about, the story is it's set into the whatever future this is, in a time when you can crowdfund assassinations on people.
Oh my god.
And what happens is the main character, for some reason, she gets put up to be assassinated on a huge amount of money put towards her for no reason. She's just a normal person. So she has to log into another, defense app where you pay people to come and defend against possible assassination people. And that's the premise of the show. Kind of cool.
Right.
So that's it's already, the comic hasn't come out yet and it's already been greenlit for a TV show.
Didn't...
Part of Image Comics.
Someone else had that. It was already greenlit before they even released an issue. Was it Miller's before he joined up with...
That's because Miller World. They just do everything.
Well, he's all Netflix exclusive now, but yeah, that happened. Someone else.
They've,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So they've also announced Bingo Love 2. So Bingo Love 1 is the LGBT relationship between two ladies and their love of bingo throughout their whole life. And now you get to follow the adventures of these ladies.
Sitting down and going, no, I don't have that.
Yeah, hitting
No, I
their
don't know.
bingo.
Oh,
And
I've got
Bingo Love is
Go.
Bingo Love is a great seller here. It's beautiful. It makes you cry. It's an amazing, beautiful story. And to bring out another one, I'm actually really interested. I want to know more about them. Have you read Bingo Love?
No.
Didn't think so.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, just didn't think you would have read it because you're a Marvel man.
No, I'm not.
Who's Peter Parker?
He's a Spider-Man.
All right, moving
There are
on.
many.
So
Miles Morales,
the sci-fi TV.
Ben Riley.
But
There's Kane.
the sci-fi TV channel has announced that they're
Female ones as well. Spider-Gwen.
the sci-fi TV channel has dropped the trailer for Deadly Class,
And then there's Slingers.
which is
Peter Parker dressed
Stop
up
it.
as...
Rick Remender's Deadly Class is the trailer to the TV
Rick
show.
Remender
has dropped.
isn't a Spider-Man.
Oh, stop it! I'll just leave. But I've said the same thing 3 times now. I'm not surprised people turn off by now. So they have dropped the Deadly Class trailer. For those who don't know what Deadly Class is, it's an image comic written by Rick Remender, and it's basically about gangsters and about their kids, and they send them to like this school where they learn to be badasses and killers, and it's very hard for them to go to it.
Badasses.
Yeah.
Like Snake's Butt and Smash Brothers.
Yeah, no, that is a badass.
Get it together, Nintendo.
So that's dropped, and anyone can go see the trailer now, and it looks rad. And it's made by the 2 guys who made Infinity War.
The Russos?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I'm getting that.
Yeah,
They
well,
also
now
did-
you care.
Well, they also did Captain America, the good one. The Winter Soldier.
Yeah, so that's their TV shows. And now there's interviews with them going, man, we just love this comic so much, we just wanted to make it.
Fair
And
enough.
it
it's a
looks
good comic.
wicked, the trailer. It looks like solid crime. Anyway,
Sweet.
after 8 seasons, Comic Book Men has finally been cancelled.
Oh, gee, what a pity.
That show, as someone who owns a comic book shop, that show is like the farthest reality of what I want anyone to know what a comic book shop is.
I know
like.
a guy who was on it, an episode.
Oh, that's the Ninja
One of our
Turtles guy?
Patreons. Oh, one of the Patreons who we didn't mention. Grant Robertson. Thanks, Grant. He's a $3 Patreon. He gets our exclusive Hack the Dino More podcast.
He
So,
gets the
Grant,
exclusive late mention
Yep.
in the podcast.
but he was on Comic Book Men. He was over in the States and knew he was going to be over there, so he filled out an application form. They said, yeah, come on in. So he went in there, and I don't even think he got to meet Walt. And like, they just got him to go up to the counter and say something. Like he went up with a comic, and they cut it away to a different comic.
Oh, no. Yeah.
In order- and
yeah, I
then,
heard
like-
that show's rigged.
And then they filmed like Walt and whatnot. Like talking about it.
Reactions.
Yeah, and it was all cut up and all completely false and fake and phony.
Yeah.
Continue.
So more stuff that's been happening. It's just a bit of a crossover into video game and comic news. So Black Sad has been announced for the Switch.
Yeah, that
Does
looks
anyone know what
sweet.
Black Sad is?
Yes, but talk anyway.
So Black Sad, yes. Should I go get it and show it? No, Brayden will bring it up. No, Brayden will bring it up.
All right.
So Black Sad is a crime...
Do you know what we can do? You can talk about it in the Patreon exclusive
I could
comic book review.
I will do that. So Black Sad is a crime noir comic book, but Schnick is everything's anthropomorphic. So the main character, Black Sad, he's a cat.
So it's a
detective.
It's a meow.
Yeah, crime meow. Meow. R. And that didn't work at all. Cut that.
Don't cut it. In fact,
it's a lot of people's favourite comic here. It's one of Ross's complete favourite comics. The artwork in it is superb. The story is superb, and the fact that it's going to Switch is amazing.
Yeah.
So get all over that. The other big news is
Just put it on the floor and lay on it.
I'm actually going to leave the big news to last. But so they've announced the return of Wolverine.
He was behind the couch. We found him, everyone.
Yeah, like he was in between the cushions.
He was laying on a Black Sad comic.
Next to a fantail wrapper.
I'm the best at what I do, and what I do is
get hurt and then come back.
die in adamantium.
I make statues out of me, and then I come back from it somehow.
And I
don't know how he's come back, but he's back.
This accent's correct, technically.
Don't know how he's going to get along with Old Man Logan, but we'll just have to work
they'll
that
shuffle
out.
him off.
Yeah, shuffle him off. But the big news for this week in comic books has been...
Are you allowed to spoil this?
I'm not going to. The spoil of Batman number 50, The Wedding Issue.
But it was spoiled by DC.
Yeah, so DC sent to New York Times not only the first issue, the whole story arc.
Oh, really?
Yeah. From what I could tell.
But that's worked for Marvel. Marvel spoiled Captain America's death.
But it wasn't just spoiled in the New York Times. It was spoiled in the heading of the article. The heading of the article was so blatant. It was like, this happens in this comic. So you couldn't even, if you just glanced at it, you would know. So it's not as if like you'd have to read the whole article. It was like the biggest spoiler in the biggest block letters across the New York Times of a quite big Batman event. The Batman event of Batman marrying Catwoman, which is the big thing, which I know that sounds, it's stupid. But like...
No, it happened in the future. Batman Beyond, wasn't he married to Selena Kyle? Yeah.
But so it got spoiled. People were ropeable. People in the US were cancelling their orders. Didn't affect our shop at all. All the people who were still on standing order for it still got it. We're fine with it. I guess it's just, yeah.
Even Tom King went out. He was the writer of it. And I think he went out and said, yeah, this isn't a 50-issue storyline. This is a 100-issue storyline. There's still plenty more to come. Like, this is just a small part. Don't go cancelling it. But he was really bummed that DC took this decision to spoil this big event.
I can see why they did it, though. Like, it's that whole thing. Like, if you're going to get an opportunity to get advertised that gnarly in the New York Times, I mean, it's a Batman story. They make Batman stories every single week. It's spoiling one to get that much coverage, and just think of how many more readers would come into it. Like, so all these people who don't really read Batman are like, oh, look at this amazing wedding thing that's something. I might go down and check it out. Their sales will probably boost on that sale compared to like.
Well, again, that's why they do it. Yeah, like Captain America 25 when he died after Civil War sold out numerous printings. Sorry, spoiler from 8 years ago. Captain America died, then he came back, and then he died and came back, and he's always back. And then he turned bad and came back as good because. And
now he's just back. Number one came out this week of Captain America. Another number one of Captain America.
Oh, and he's carrying the weight of the world because the world's seen him as a bad guy.
Oh, no.
The world didn't see him fighting the bad guy. Yeah, because that's never happened. You'd think the world would be smarter. Oh, hang on.
I went through my gaming news way too quick. That's
you
all
really
I've got.
did? Is that it?
Yeah, well, I didn't know what I had.
All right, well, I've got a question.
All right. A viewer question?
No. Well, yes. When I say no, I mean yes. Clearly. Didn't leave a name, but this person would like to know, what is your favourite or fondest video game memory?
I wish you'd asked me this before so I could have thought about it. What's yours, Ben?
All right, you have a think about it while I'm rambling on. Mine was when I was a young lad. Younger, I know, because I have retained my youth wonderfully well. I was probably 11, 12, and I really wanted the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's
Anus.
Anus. I
Anus.
really wanted anus when I was younger. Come on, Nintendo.
Like today, really?
Bring the butt back.
Bring the butt back. Anus.
That would be a better hashtag. Bring the butt back.
Yeah.
Hashtag bring butt back. So I really wanted it anus.
I would have done solid butts.
But my parents wouldn't get one because apparently I have an addictive personality or something. Yeah, right. I was having eye troubles, as in I had a lazy eye and I couldn't focus. So hand-eye coordination was not good. So my
How
dad...
old was this?
I was about 10, 11. My dad took me to the optometrist, and my dad was the one who sort of like made all the money decisions in the house because, you know, he's a tight ass. And we sat there and I did the eye test and blah, blah, blah. The optometrist went through and wrote on his pad. Oh, okay, it's nothing too bad. I don't think he'll need glasses. He just needs to strengthen his eye muscles and his hand-eye coordination. You might want to consider getting him one of those Nintendo systems. And I lost my expletive.
You went bunter.
I went and turned to my dad and said, he said it. Doctor said it. Have to do it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I got my Nintendo Entertainment System.
That's pretty good.
And I don't have a problem. I've only got 5 of them in my house at the moment.
I've got... That's good. I have 2 memories. You don't mind if I do?
Go for it.
So I have a very early memory and a quite not close, recent memory. So my first one is, it's not a very good one. It's me being like a bad person. So when I was younger, I had my first console was a ColecoVision.
Sweet.
Remember Coleco?
I do.
So the ColecoVision.
I'm not that
was
old, but I remember.
if you can't visualize it, just think of an Atari.
Think of a Pong machine.
Yeah. No, they were a bit better, but anyhow.
That was Gen 2.
So my cousin was over, and like there's a bit of rivalry with my cousin who's around about the same age as me, and he was playing my ColecoVision too much, I thought. So I thought the best thing I should do, I got jealous. I got jealous of, I don't know what even I was jealous of, but I decided the best thing to do was to cut the cord of the power whilst he was playing it while it was on. So I got my...
You know what? I'm not surprised at that.
So I got my scissors, cut it, and of course, blew, like, you know, I now know what it's like to cut an electric cable while it's on. Fortunately, it melted all the scissors, but fortunately, it had plastic handles, and I didn't really get that hurt. But the scissors melted like a hole in the blade where the blades were together, like there. And
that's why Dan's hair is white.
And and it's still cut, and I never bothered fixing it. So I still got it home. So that's a memory where I wasn't very cool. But the latest memory, which is a really good memory, is my dad has been blind for most of his life. He's like, he can see a little bit. If you sit still, he can't see you. He's like a T-Rex.
In fact, your dad is a T-Rex.
Yeah. So
your brother's
basically, my dad's a
Microceratops.
beautiful man, but like he's very, very blind. When he reads, he has to hold the paper like, 1 inch from his face. And he's still in that old style where he has to read the paper. So he has a magnifying glass that he holds about 1 inch and he reads one word at a time and goes across. Then one day, he was over at my house just recently, and I'm like, so you can see like an inch away? And he's like, yeah. And I said, let's try VR.
Ooh.
So I put VR on him, and he could see.
Really?
Because it was only an inch away from his eye, but like...
So he could focus it.
So he did the underwater thing, and he's like, look at that. Because he's fully into war, and it was going down in an underwater one. He could see a submarine, and he knew what sort of submarine it was. And my mum was sitting there crossed arms, just looked over, and she's like, what the F? And it was amazing. And so my dad got to see. He can see in VR, but he's never been able to see for the last 20 years.
That's amazing.
Damn, I'm almost crying.
Yeah.
I'm not, because I'm a rough man. But no, that's nice.
Didn't think I was going to pull something that cool out, did you?
No.
Both those stories involve not being able to see.
Oh, yeah, mine. Right.
Yeah,
good. Hang on, what?
Is
No, I was
there
thinking
an-
back to
I
the
love it.
scissors
I
one.
love-
The scissors didn't cause you to go blind.
I love the viewer questions. Is there any more? Or do you not write any more?
No, that was the only one we got this week. But if you've got a viewer question, head on over to our Facebook and join the fun festivities there of me spamming it with all the news that I can't be bothered correctly reporting. Maybe one day we'll fix that. Doubt it. And you too can submit a question to us, and we're quite happy to answer any question you may have. Steph, do you have a question?
What about Peaches?
No? No one here has a question.
I do want to talk about. There's a man off the side that you can't see who's watching us, and the podcast people obviously can't see him. But they are here. There's a team that are here in the shop tonight because Nick, one of the owners, took it upon himself to buy 2,200 packs of Star Wars Destiny that he is going to open tonight and get cards out of. So they each have around 500 packs each they have to open in a couple of hours.
You know what's great? And they're waiting for us to finish filming. And we're just dragging this on. So they're going to be here very late.
But if you are interested to check it out, by the time you guys see this, there will be a time-lapse video of them doing it, going mad, and they'll probably be naked at the end and rolling around in the papers, and they better be Peaches. So Peaches is over off camera right now, just like wondering what he's got himself into, really. It's going to be amazing.
All right.
That's the kind of stuff we do here at Greenlight Comics. Yeah. Stupid stuff.
Fun stuff. We're going to have some unboxing videos soon. I don't know what. We're going to be unboxing Schrodinger's cat. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll answer that question for you.
Will he be dead? Will he be alive? Will he be a cat?
Will the poison in the box kill us? Who knows? Yeah, Schrodinger's cat.
Oh, I bet. I'm going to search on Steam. I bet there's a Schrodinger's cat video game where you just open it, there's a 50-50 chance there's a cat in there or not.
That's right. That's how we should solve all decisions from now on. We have a Schrodinger's cat app. Anyway, should we play Dan vs. the World?
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm trying not to see it. Have you got the names on there?
Yeah, I've got graphics.
Yeah, I'm trying not to look at them.
Dan just threw his hand up. I thought, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying not to cheat because I like playing this game.
I thought he was going to break into stop right now.
Right, let's do it.
By the Spice Girls.
I don't think we need to say the rules anymore to this game.
I will, because every show's someone's first show, Dan. So, rules are very simple. I've got 3 songs. I'll play the first song, 5 seconds of it. Dan has 5 questions to try and guess what that song is. After 5 guesses, he has to say, right, it's from this game. I need the exact title. If he wins, he gets a point. If he doesn't get a point, and the world gets the point instead. At the moment, we're at Dan on 13 and the world on 13. Usually we have someone here to play against him, but we don't. Now?
We get Peaches to do it.
We
don't have another microphone set up.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it. All right, I'm
it.
listening.
You're listening?
Go.
You're paying attention?
Yes.
This will be good. You won't know this. I think someone knows it. Someone offside.
All right, I don't. Okay, so question number 1.
Yep.
I should get 10 questions.
No, you should, but you're not going to.
What console is it on?
It's not on a console. Well, it is, but it didn't originally come out on a console.
Give me more of that. It's harder.
It's on the PlayStation 4. It's on the Switch.
It's on everything. It's an everything game.
Yep.
It's a download game.
Yep.
What genre of game is it?
Oh, it's a simulation game.
What?
It's a simulation game.
So you simulate something.
Yep.
All right, this is the point where I usually lose my questions. What is it simulating? Is that too easy to give away?
Oh, not really, because it's multifaceted. It's mainly farming. Yeah, farming.
Oh man, I wish it would. I'm not going to say what it is, but I wish it was like crop farming simulator 2006 or whatever.
How do you know it's not?
I don't, because that was not. I don't know.
Interesting. That music was too interesting to be a farming simulator.
Give me a clue. That's
if you play this, you'll have stars in your eyes. That was a good one, right?
That was a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you guys know what it is?
Yeah, they're millennials. Of course they do.
Oh man. I got one more question.
One more question.
Can you give me what you... So you don't play anything, it's a simulator. Give me another clue, because I don't know. So just give me something. Give me a better clue. I don't know.
So you have stars in your eyes, but you'll also be a little bit moist.
Wet stars, eh?
So you have to guess now. Or, if you like, I can throw it over to these guys. If you don't want to embarrass yourself.
Oh, but what, does that mean I get it?
No.
Yeah, I'm always embarrass myself then. Is it Microsoft Farming Simulator 2006?
No, it's Stardew Valley.
I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is, Peaches?
No.
Yep.
I know what it is, but
Okay, I lost.
Fred?
Next.
within 2 seconds, Steph freaked out.
I know, I saw it out the corner of my eye. I went, oh, okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Song number 2. Oh, so the world's on 14.
Yep.
You're on 13.
Oh.
That cup's not coming home to you again. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Braden knows it.
Why does everyone know these games apart from me?
Because we were supposed to have a millennial on the show.
You prepared for someone my age to come on.
Okay, same old questions. I'm going to do them in a different order, though.
Oh,
what
okay.
genre of game is it?
It's a third-person over-the-shoulder
No,
thing.
I didn't do them in a different order. That's the exact same order I did last time.
3D platformer. Thank you, Braden.
Okay, what console or thing was it on?
This one was on the PlayStation.
PlayStation?
That
1.
one.
PS Uno. What do you play? What is your main protagonist that you control or whatever?
What's your main protagonist? It's a male person.
So you're a boy?
You're a male figure. I take back person and I say figure. You're a male. You're playing a male.
What color are you?
Hang on, I've lost track of questions. This is your 4th one. What colour are you? Well, what colour are any of us, really? Deep down, some are blue,
Give me what bloody color.
some are orange. Others are multicoloured.
He's orange.
He's an orange boy.
Oh, an orange boy.
He's not a blue boy, he's an orange.
He's not a blue boy, he's an orange boy.
So,
I don't
number
know what-
5.
What did you say it was on? What?
That one, the
Oh,
PlayStation.
PS1, an orange man. Crash Bandicoot?
Yep.
Oh, yes! It's the only orange thing I knew.
All right, here we go. Song number 3. So we're all tied up at 14 apiece. Now, I'm pretty confident you'll get this one.
I'm listening.
A little bit more for you.
That last bit, I don't know what it is. All right. What is the main protagonist? I'm going to try and mix it up.
He's a boy.
Give me a clue.
He's a boy on a mission.
That's not a real clue, hey? Like, there's no way anyone can guess it. I don't know what it is.
The clue for Stardew Valley was an actual clue.
I know.
Give me a real clue.
All right,
I
real
only
clue.
get 5 questions instead of 10 these days.
Okay. This appeared on the Famicom disk system.
That's not a clue either.
Sure it is.
Yeah, I know. That means... And you just got... Have I asked what genre of game it is yet?
No.
Oh, I would like that question.
It's a
please.
rupug.
A what?
A rupug.
An RPG?
Yep.
On the Famicom disk system, an RPG... What was my other question?
I know. Who would have thought an RPG on a Japanese console?
What was my other question?
What is the protagonist?
What did you say? A man.
A boy.
On a mission.
A boy on a mission.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is either. I got... What,
3. You got 2 more.
What's his hometown?
Well,
I just got a sneaky off-camera hint there from Peaches.
his hometown. Well, he doesn't really have a hometown. He's more of a wanderer.
Do you know Peaches? Wanderer.
In this game, he doesn't have a hometown per se. He's just adventuring.
I don't know.
You got one more question.
Give me a good clue, because I have no idea.
All right. If you know what you're doing, you'll have a masterful good time. That's what you're getting. So that's 5. Guess.
Okay, so Famicom Disk System RPG, something to do with something.
So, that wasn't one of my clues. I wish it was.
That was basically all your clues.
Oh, lies.
Is it... I don't know any games on the Disk System. Is it Masters of the Universe?
No, it's Legend of Zelda.
What's the Master bit?
You get the Master Sword.
That's not a clue, eh?
Actually, and that's kind of incorrect. You get the White Sword. It's not called the Master Sword in the first one.
I would have got it if you'd said the White Sword.
Hey, do you know, something was released recently, that first game takes place entirely in Death Mountain in the Link Between Worlds and Link to the Past world. That blew me away.
Did it really, though? Or did they just notice it, that it was like...
No, I was
similar?
legitimately blown away. I was reading it and I went boom across the other side of the room because this giant force of awesome
Of majesty hit you?
blew me.
Well, we've been Hack the Dino.
Fortnightly pop culture podcast where we talk about butts. And if you'd like to see Snake's butt come back, then hashtag it.
Hashtag snake solid butt.
No, that's a better one as well. Free Snake's butt. Go on the Twitter, hashtag Free Snake's butt. It's trending worldwide. Get those big, beautiful, peachy Volkswagens
I don't
back into the latex.
Get why it's Free Snake's butt. Like, if they don't have it hostage at Nintendo.
Well, have you seen the pictures? It's like they've lopped off those luscious cheeks.
Yeah, I know, but like, I still feel maybe he just did heaps of like step ups. Just got rid of his bum somehow.
No, I
doing
think that's
so
the
much
opposite. No,
exercise.
I think if you have a flat bum, it's because you're spending too much time sitting down.
You reckon?
It's like if Snake went on holiday.
Yeah.
He probably went to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Ate heaps of seafood.
We've been Hack the Dino, your fortnightly pop culture podcast. You can see us over on YouTube at youtube.com/hackthedino. While you're there, please subscribe. We need our egos to be catered for.
Stroked. Also, check out our Let's Plays. Check out our crap game reviews.
Which we're going to do.
Check out our main... What is it called? Main episodes.
Yep, this.
And check out all new content that is coming up on the horizon. Some new what are they called? Segments.
New segments coming up soon. Braden's going to be revealing that very, very soon.
That'll be its own little reveal video. It's
Ooh.
gonna be my pitch to the world.
Well, we're just blowing it.
We're also
It's
going to
called
be we're also going to be at Avcon. A little bit more of that next week, but we've got a booth at Avcon. You can go if you're there. Come say hi.
Watch a live recording of this.
Yep, we're going to be interviewing people from all around the Avcon world. And if you don't know what Avcon stands for, neither do I, so everyone's happy.
I do.
What's it stand for?
Anime and video games.
I thought it was audio visual.
It's not.
Audio visual con.
Aliens versus cons.
Audio Visual Con, the B&H Photography Con.
We're also on iTunes and Stitcher and Mitcher and Cross Stitcher and Witcher and all the other...
We're in the Witcher.
Tumblr,
the
GeoCities.
Podfather. So find us on all those podcast things and subscribe and leave a review. Crumbler and
Grinder.
the Tweener,
Use that way.
and most of all, Free Snake's butt. Welcome to the end of Hack the Dino. I'm your non-host Ben.
I'm Dan.
If you want to see more, you should really subscribe. So click right here. Right here. Click there to subscribe.
Or click there to see more videos. Thank you for watching.